Hello again, Struck. Welcome back to another stream of mine with Striving for Light. I'm revisiting the game because I've been notified about some recent updates of the game, and I wanted to see, okay, what did those updates do? Apparently melee will be now much more fun to play, and I intend to figure out how much more fun melee will be. We'll see how it goes with the new things that have been added. Just a moment, let's do something like that. Okay, that should maybe be fine. Okay, like that. But yeah, I'm gonna quickly do a summary of the things that have been recently added. Let me share my browser with you. So, just a moment to open up the Striving for Light community page with all the updates and announcements. There's also new endgame scaling, a patch from today. So yeah, the dev has been busy the last several days. Okay, just a second to... So this is on Steam, the news hub. So they've added some endgame scaling today. By the way, keep in mind my disclaimer, this game several months ago or some time ago, it has been given to me for free, the game. But again, I haven't been paid or anything, just given the game for free. And I just want to return to test it, to see how it goes and maybe try a melee build. They also did some melee chaining skills. Some rebalancing. They did some new weapons like a hammer, a shield, a throwable spear and throwable axes, throwing axes. What else has been done recently? New enemy collision. So now if you collide with an enemy, you don't take damage unless the enemy actually does its attack, which again, very good feature for melee builds. Now I'm kind of hyped to try new melee builds. And again, new melee skills. Squash of Steel looks pretty cool. Piercing Blow again looks cool. Wind Shock seems decent. Not looking as cool, but it should be fun. And yeah, there have been dodge reworks as well. That's one of the features I suggested, and the developers already knew that this is a requested feature. But dodge no longer takes your green charges or whatever. It has its own separate charges, which is perfect. And there's some dodge related things, skills. So yeah, without further ado, let's close this and go into the game. Just a moment to go back to the game window. So, play. It remembers my level 100 setup. This was the setup I was running before, which was kind of a ranged setup. I probably need to scrap it and start over. What's this? That's new. Maybe. Borg Chicken Companion skill gem added. Okay. I didn't know this existed. What's happening here? Okay, this is to unlock some chicken companions, but is it just once or is it multiple ones? In any case, this is what I was running. Where were the skills? Okay. What was the hotkey? I kind of forgot my hotkeys in this game. How did I open the skills? T, why? T? I'm not sure why, but pressing T didn't do anything for me just now. Maybe I need to be inside of the game, but in any case, I'll just quickly show you this setup, the way I was playing it back in the day. And then I'll switch to melee and completely scrap this. Okay, we can see the skill tree now. Okay, they've added the toggle on off. This is I think it was there before, but maybe not. But that means if something that you don't want is on your way, you can toggle it and you can still use it to unwalk. Which is great. That's a great addition, because there are some things I sometimes don't want. Oh, actually I've used it before. Okay, it was there before. I don't know why the game notified me about it, but that's fine. So yeah, obviously I've used this feature. Probably they've just added new tutorials, and since I haven't seen them. But this is the type of stuff I've been focusing on with this build back in the day. On getting maximum energy regeneration. Obviously I was focusing on life as well. And on as you can see, some of the stats here. Projectile multiplicator, companions, and all sorts of things like that. Attack speed obviously was a good thing for this setup. So I was trying to do as many attacks per second and to be able to handle all the energy costs, and yeah, that was what I was going for. I'm gonna show you a few minutes of playing this one the way it is, and then I'll move on to try a new setup completely from scratch. I forgot what was the button to open. What was the... I forgot my key bindings. It's been a while. Oh, I remember. It automatically opens when you clear the mission. That's how it was. But yeah, this is how crazy the builds can get in this game. At around stage 100. So yeah, last time when I played, I kind of stopped at 100. That was my goal back then. You can see I'm just obliterating them at this point. But I'll start over, I'll start a new melee build. And see if we can get the melee build to be just as good as this one. You struggle at the beginning, but once you get the build going, it's smooth sailing from there. At least that's how it was with ranged. I hope with melee now it becomes similar. Let's check this thing here. Okay, I'll go to the next one and then stop after it. What? Okay, I'm not gonna take those things. Let's just quickly start over. How do I start over? How can I start over? I mean, I wouldn't mind respecking if I had the option to. I think I need to die to start over. Okay, let's let them kill me to end this run. It's taking them a while to kill me. I wish I could have separate characters, separate progressions. Okay, now we're starting from the beginning, level 1. So I'll try and make a melee build this time. Okay, attack speed here. Melee attacks cost... what was the thing that... melee attacks cost this green thing, endurance. Okay, that was the name. So I have to stack endurance for a melee build. The same way I was stacking energy for my ranged build. I need to observe attack patterns. As you can see, it's kind of slow at the beginning, but that's how it is with most games. Okay. This is something that we didn't have before. I think it's a new kind of event. We used to have some sort of a similar event like that before. This one seems different, but again, the area, they've definitely increased it. Phoenix. Ah, shit. Maybe it was too early for me to try and tempt the Phoenix, but... Oh, fuck. Did you see how little HP it had left? Okay, start over. Bullshit. Let's try again now. What is it with those bosses this early in the game? I mean, when you just started, such bullet sponge bosses are kind of annoying. Shouldn't be. They shouldn't have this much HP this early in the game, especially in the first level, in the first map. I'm not sure if they had this much before, but with melee, it's super slow to kill them. Okay, let's see. I need HP. Where can I get HP? Ah. Gottes says, yo, struck yo, Gottes, how's it going? Damn, I need HP. Come on, drop me some HP. Where are you, HP? Fuck, no HP. There is some over there. Damn, just when I healed and I took damage again. I hope I can get some maximum HP soon. Cause just 3 HP is super low. I could attempt doing the Phoenix again, but maybe I'll refrain from bosses like the Phoenix for the time being. Because while my DPS is bad, it's just a waste of time. I could just do regular stuff and progress quickly, rather than wasting time for not much rewards. I also need to try the new weapons, so hopefully they drop soon. The shield sounds like a weapon I would love to try. Ah, it's this event. More attack speed. Ah, fuck. What should I get? Q gem, increased area of effect, explosive hit, blazing dodge. I think area of effect is what I want for now. Why did it go there? I wanted... I think they need to improve this. I think what should happen is when you select the skill gem, as you hover, it should tell you like a blue, let's say cyan blue, like the writing of max energy that you see right now, line showing up. That's like the future connection. So if it's here, it should show you this in blue before you click it, so you know, okay, it's gonna connect to this one. So you would preview, you would be able to preview which node it will connect to. Like, I don't know if I'm explaining it well, but imagine this glowing in blue, in light blue, and as you move this around, it starts showing you the connection that it will finish. Because I was expecting it to go here, because I clicked here, and then it connected to that one, which was far. No, got as well. What is up? This game had a lot of updates recently, and I decided to test it to see what those updates are right now. I'll keep giving feedback, and eventually later I'll write my feedback to the dev. I did tag the game on Twitter, so they would know that I'm streaming it, and maybe they would watch this. I'm not sure I want the dagger. I prefer the AoE of this. But I want to try the new one, the shield. I won't try the secret bosses for now. The one here and the Phoenix. So let's just see where is the next stage. Is it here? No. I think it's the blue portal. I wonder if I can increase my dodge charges to like more than 3. Hopefully I can. It would make sense to be able to. What I need to invest into right now is damage. I've gotten some attack speed already, so more damage would be welcome right now. I think there was damage here. Maximum dodge, there we go. Okay, this way. Cool. We need some more endurance regeneration soon. Double hit. Well, let's get some more regeneration for now. I like the knockbacks. Interrupts. Basically, the formula to make a good build is to make sure your regeneration is enough to accommodate for your consumption of resources, whether it's energy, endurance, and obviously stacking HP bonuses always helps. And procs obviously are a good help for any build. Come on. No, fuck. Where did that boss go? It was here. Okay. Oh, nice. Bigger AoE. Let's do this one here. Cool. That was an interesting one. Let's progress to the next. I'm avoiding some of those bosses until I get my DPS going. Those hidden bosses, I'll just stay away from them for the time being. Hmm. I need to find more damage increasing nodes. Do I need more endurance, or should I go for this first and then get endurance later? Endurance regeneration. My top priority is always resource regeneration. Burning hit does help a lot at this point in the game. I wish I could destroy the projectiles with my melee. That would be a great feature, to be able to destroy projectiles flying at you. Maybe not with one hit, but with several, 2-3 hits, depending on the projectile strength. So that this ice thing, I should be able to hit it 2 or 3 times and destroy it. Or even once if it's early in the game, why not? And then it would be nice to have a weapon that can bounce them off a baseball bat. A baseball bat weapon, or a baton, or whatever. Or whatever type of weapon that can deflect the projectiles back to the enemies. That would be even better. Obviously, just that should be some specialty of a certain weapon, not for every melee weapon. That would be a good thing. I'm very unlucky when it comes to maximum HP nodes. It's not showing me any so far. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. No. Shit, no. I didn't want to go here. Fuck. And this is fucking RNG. Not giving you maximum HP nodes. And the fucking location of where it spawned. It's super stupid where this this HP they need to increase the radius of picking up, collecting HP, healing things. I know they home in on you when you're near them, but that radius should be increased. The homing radius, because now I have to start over and I don't have much time. It's 9:25 PM. Just when I was starting to get the build going. I think melee is still underpowered. I think it's still underpowered severely compared to range. And there's more work to be done. Because look at that. You still get a ton of hits on you. If you try and melee enemies. And at the beginning it's just difficult to get things going. Would be nice if there's a way to not start over from the beginning, like a casual mode for people who don't want to play roguelike, who just want to be sent to the town when they die and then they can restart the level at which they died. Would be really appreciated to have a casual mode for experimentation, for testing things. Please tell me it's more. Okay, maximum HP. This is what I want. Finally. I guess you can start over and over and over until you get a good skill tree at the beginning. Like, if you get a good starting skill tree, continue. If you don't, just let them kill you in the first 2-3 levels of your character or whatever. Okay. Where is the boss of this stage? Can I damage the boss with the traps? If I pull him towards the traps? Fuck, I took too much damage already. Why can't I pick this one? Guess I've got too much light already. I need regeneration. Oh, and I've lost the good skill gems I used. Fuck. I guess you shouldn't use the skill gems until you're ready to activate them, otherwise you end up wasting them pointlessly. Okay. Double hit or area of effect? Which one should I use? Area of effect or double hit? Although I probably should have taken area of effect because I think double hit I might already have one. No, I don't. Never mind. But there is one here. Okay, we need more regeneration. I also need some max endurance as well. Okay, let's take some max endurance. Oh, I want that maximum HP as well. Let's keep going over there. Cool. Few more levels and I can even attempt the Phoenix event. Need some attack speed now. I'm not liking that in order to get attack speed I need to waste points on things I don't need, but it's the randomness. So I have to probably go here. And then here and then here. Or here, whichever. I wonder if I should attempt the Phoenix now. Okay. Still haven't found the boss of this level. Okay, let's try and find it. Can do this event here as well first. Although that makes things a little more difficult. Fuck. I see where it is. It's down here. I'll need this endurance again later. Man, this one has long range of the jump. Why is his jump so long? Is it coming? Come on, come here. Need to find healing. Come on, drop me some HP. Not getting much HP, am I? There we go, some. I'd rather use the great sword. Where are the enemies? Come on, show yourselves. What is happening? Cheesing it on the corner. Let's see. Need more regeneration. There isn't much regeneration I can grab without investing into things I don't want. This one will only involve one thing I don't need. If I were to go there, I have to take two things I don't need. But then I can take two regenerations. Hopefully it works out. Should I do the Phoenix? It's in a very shitty spot with those ice traps, so probably not. Fuck. I didn't realize I had one life left. And here we go again. Ah, man. Melee is just fucking underpowered still. It's ridiculously weak compared to ranged at the beginning. I mean, if you take half the damage you take while having a melee weapon equipped, it would be nice. So instead of taking one heart, I take half when my melee weapon is equipped. That would probably make things easy at the beginning. The base attack speed is super bad at the beginning. And 3 lives at the beginning, again, very difficult for a melee setup. And it's difficult to distinguish from when an enemy is attacking and when they're just moving. There is that red thing, but the red thing starts when they're doing the attack. There should be something before the attack that indicates that they will be attacking. Like when this guy put his wing up and stopped, that indicates he'll start attacking. But it doesn't happen. It's not easy to spot this for most enemies, especially if you're right next to them meleeing. Let me double check if it's worth even continuing with this. Let's kill. Let's let them kill me and start over. I'll keep re-rolling until I get good start. Otherwise, what's the point? Okay, this one is a good start. Attack speed, but there is no recharge. Let's try again. Actually, there was a charge. 1. Maybe it's not gonna be that bad. But I'm still disappointed from melee, and the good weapons, I don't get them right away. So there's good melee weapons, but in order to reach them, you need to grind like there's no tomorrow. They really need to add a casual mode where if you die, you don't stop. You just get to restart from the last stage you've done, and everything respawns in that one stage. Why did I spawn next to the fucking boss at the beginning? I need HP. Come on, drop some HP, fuck. Fuck. Come on. This is fucking bullshit. What's happening? Why is it not dropping HP? Okay, finally. Still not enough, need 2 more. But yeah, melee is disgustingly underpowered in this game right now, even with the changes. Even with the changes. I think what they need to do is increase the chance of getting health nodes on your skill tree. Especially early in the game. And look at how I'm fucked here. I need to waste 1 point here to get this one, or 1 point here to get... Actually 1 point here to get that one. Wasting a skill point this early in the game, not a fan of it, but it needs to be done. Okay. I need more of those. Please give me something nice. Okay, there's one more there. Perfect. Let's go. Still very low on the regeneration. Only how many? 3 nodes. 1, 2, 3. 3. With this one it will be 4. But then, okay, then I'll have to go all the way here if it doesn't give me something nice. What I'm trying to avoid is the case where I'm hanging. See, sometimes I'm hanging now before an attack. It makes a pause to wait for recharge. This should be avoided. And again, it's not giving me HP nodes, only the one I've got as an HP node. Why are HP nodes so rare? I don't remember them being this rare before when I was playing ranged. But it was long ago, so I can't remember if they really were that rare. But you saw I had like a ton of HP on my ranged setup. Okay, now 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is not wasted, but there's gonna be 2 wasted if I go that way. Why do I need to do that? Wasting 2 points this early in the game. I've already wasted 1 point. Actually, I've wasted 2 points already. Shohei is back saying, what's up, Shohei? How's it going? Oh, and see now if I didn't waste those 2 points, maybe I could have just done 1, 2. And gone here, but I already started going there, but I'm gonna stop and not put a point here. And just put points 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. If only I could create links between things, like linking this and this, creating a line between them. With something that drops in the game as a consumable. How are you, Shohei? What's going on? Ah. Spawning on top of me. Ah, fuck. Why did I bump into this? Come on. Fucking projectiles. No, fuck, I didn't wanna... Come on, I don't wanna be in this boss fight. Not now. Seriously, why can't I exit the boss fight? I should be able to exit it. I entered by accident, I didn't even fucking see it. This sucks. Now I have to start over. Oh, and it's teleporting me. Seriously. This is just bullshit. This is just bullshit. Why can't I exit the fucking boss fight? I really want to exit the stupid boss fight. The last thing I would want to do is a boss fight when I have 1 HP. And it's one of the more annoying boss fights as well if you play with a melee character. I'm pretty much dead. I'm just gonna let it kill me. Not enjoying melee one bit. Other than frustration, there isn't anything else that I'm experiencing right now because of how disgustingly underpowered melee is. And how fucking bullshit the RNG is in this game right now, to me. Let's start over. The game just not letting me progress to the part where I can enjoy melee. Let's start over. another bot. Just a moment, I was dealing with that bot. Okay, let's check what's my skill tree. I've got 1 HP only, again. I've got one of those, actually 2 of those. Okay, that's not so bad. Maybe I can try this. 2 endurance regeneration early on, 1 HP early on, some attack speed. That's not so bad. But man, I can't even reach fucking level 20 because of shitty bullshit stuff where I can't exit a dungeon. Twice it has already happened. Accidentally entering in a dungeon and with a mini boss and not being able to exit. You should be able to exit if you don't feel like doing the boss. It's too easy to enter something you don't want to enter. You should have to press F to enter, not enter it by just walking over it. That's not how it should be. I should interact with the entrance to confirm entry. The same way it's for all the other things. Actually, another thing that you shouldn't just need to walk over is that fog, the fog that's right below me. This one also shouldn't be activated upon walking over, but it should be like the phoenix. You should walk over it and press F or whatever button for activate. But I'm fucking tired of having to start over. Because of stupid stuff. Come on. I was attacking. Why didn't it get interrupted and knocked back? Fucking BS. And look at this heart. I can't pick it up. The pickup radius really needs to be increased. From this distance it should be going towards me. Yoki says, guess who's gonna be a guinea pig for Outriders? What, you bought the expansion? Oh, you poor soul. I hope you enjoyed. I mean, you enjoyed the base game much more than me. So I guess you enjoyed the expansion as well. I hope you at least enjoyed. I know I won't, so that's why I didn't buy it. Your close friend bought it. Well, if you have one more person, at least in the worst case, you get carried by someone else. In the worst case, obviously, in the best, you will be carrying your friend. Actually, in the best friend, both of you will be carrying, but we'll see. I will definitely not pay that much for such an update without them addressing the core problems with the game. It's ridiculous to release new content without fixing the base problems with the game, the fundamental problems with the game. Talking about Outriders, not this game. This game has been becoming better. Melee is better, but it's not good enough still. At least at the beginning, it's still awful. See, against ranged enemies, there isn't much you can do with melee. It's super weak. I really want to try the shield. I can't wait to try the shield, but most likely I won't be able to reach the point where the shield starts dropping because it's just underpowered and I can't get to that part, and there is no option to lower the difficulty or something to match my setup. Now I'm gonna get destroyed if I don't go and heal. Fucking bullshit! Just when I got a good start, the stupid level design will fuck me up. If it's not one thing, it's gonna be the other. Seriously disappointed. How many times am I gonna need to reroll again before I get a good start? I can unlock... Yeah, I've tried unlocking the shield at the smith. It didn't unlock anything. But melee is super weak at the beginning. And only having... I think if you only take half of your HP when you have the melee weapon equipped, it would be nice. So instead of 3 hits, you can survive 6 hits. I've been struggling. Okay, this one, it's not so bad. I've got 2 HP points. That's the best I've seen so far at the beginning. But only 1 endurance regeneration. Actually 2 endurance regenerations. That's good. But look at all those blue nodes. Fuck. I've been struggling so far. I can't even reach level 20. And it's mostly because of annoying things. Annoying things such as automatically enter that secret boss area without help. If you make it so that you have to press F to enter the secret area, you would prevent accidental entry. And if you let people exit the secret boss area, the one that you go downstairs, it would be nice, because it sucks when I'm at 1 HP and I'm running away from monsters and then I accidentally enter that hidden boss area. And obviously I'm dead, because entering there in 1 HP when you didn't want to, it's not nice. This one there is what I was talking about. And the same goes for the fog. You should have to press F, like in the Phoenix, for this fog here, not just walk over it. But in general, something that you could consider is deflecting projectiles, or at least destroying projectiles when you hit them with a melee attack before they reach you. Maybe add the mechanic to be able to destroy them with certain melee weapons, and with other melee weapons the option to deflect them back at the attacker. Maybe one weapon deflects them back at the attacker, and maybe all the rest, or some of the rest, could be able to destroy those projectiles if you hit them with melee attacks before they reach you. If you create a new melee weapon, like a baseball bat or a club, or something like that, and make it so that it can deflect projectiles in the direction, like if they're coming from here and I hit it like that, maybe it should go this way towards where my attack is going, or something like that. Or even if it just reverses the direction of the projectile, that's still good enough. I've tried upgrading melee attacks directly, but the thing is, the game is just... I'm super unlucky when it comes to the RNG. I think we need... I've got some ideas for this tree. For example, when you use skill gems, when you select the skill gem, it should give you a preview of where the skill gem will end up. Because it would happen that I would put the skill gem here and it will attach here. So it should... Once you click that skill gem and bring it, it should give you a preview of like a blue line, blue glowing line, like this one in yellow but with blue cyan, that attaches to, like, for example, if I click this, it will attach here or here. If I click it here right now where it is, so I should be able to see where it will be attaching as I move this around the tree. The straight line from the center to the point clicked. What? Straight line from the center to the point clicked. It would be nice to preview this. And another thing that would be nice for this one will be an option, an item that drops, a consumable item that drops, that lets you connect nodes. So let's say I want to connect this node with that node. And let's say I get this dropped item, this currency, and then I use one to draw a line between this and that. Or let's say I want to draw a line between this and this. Not something that's very common to find, or maybe something you can buy with light from the town, if leaving it just to RNG is too much. But that's a good idea in my opinion to do certain things. Okay, I definitely want to increase my melee, and then I want more regeneration. I'll start focusing on regeneration next. But most of the times I would get a good run going, and then something stupid like going into a dungeon accidentally would fuck me up. Or just won't get lucky to get HP nodes. I think the HP nodes should show up more often. I've been getting extremely unlucky with HP nodes in my skill tree in the past few runs I did. But melee is better, but it still feels weak at the beginning. And I keep dying before I can get it to be strong. Before I can finish the initial part of the setup. Let's see. Also, I noticed you made those red trails when enemies are doing melee. but it still feels difficult to tell when an enemy is attacking. Not the melee attack animation, but the thing that is the wind up, the thing that they do right before doing a melee attack. It's still difficult to predict when they will do the melee attack. For some bosses it's easier to tell because they have certain tells, certain animations. See, this one goes straight right away. It goes right away into melee attack. It doesn't do any indication that it will be doing it, as far as I can tell. Okay, let's see. Okay, I think we can move on to the next one. Don't miss out on spending light. I don't think there's anything. I tried. I walked into my level 100 character. And there wasn't anything I can spend it other on that chicken companion. All the other NPCs were telling me that there isn't much to unlock. So I'm not sure what else there is. If my level 100 character, which I walked on first during this stream's beginning, just to warm up. If that one didn't let me unlock anything, I don't know. What else can I spend it on? Yeah. It didn't let me unlock new weapons, which was strange because I thought it will let me unlock the new weapons, and I think I had full light back then. I mean, I can go back to the town again and see if I can spend some. The double hit melee node is one we are... Yeah, I had a double hit with the burning. At the beginning I was doing something with double hit and burning. It was pretty nice. It was going well, but I ended up accidentally entering a dungeon and got fucked. Because I couldn't exit that dungeon. I did read the patch notes, the recent patch notes, to see what was added. So I did check all the things that have been added in the last few days. I saw that you've been doing a lot of updates in the last week or two. Also, could you increase the auto pickup of hearts? I think maybe this distance. Because sometimes the hearts get stuck in blades that you just can't pick them up. So that would be very nice if the pickup radius, the auto homing, is something like this range right now. Pretty much the end of the greatsword. This greatsword I've got equipped. Pretty much one greatsword length of distance. Something like that. That would be a good... That would be a reasonable auto homing for the health nodes. Health globes or whatever the name is. I want this and this, but I'll go here probably first. Let's see. Not enough endurance. Shit, okay. This guy has a very huge distance of his jump, of his charge attack. By the way, I've noticed that a single dodge doesn't work here. I have to dodge twice to avoid his jump most of the time. Ah, fuck. Let's see. Okay, let's take this. See, I should have picked up that heart. It didn't get picked up, even though I was so close to it. Come on, come on. Ah. Stupid projectiles. Why can't I select? Okay, that was a bug. I had to use WSAD to unglitch it. I couldn't straight up click. No idea why. Oh, not this level with the ice traps. Fucking hate those ice traps, those ones. Especially now when I only have 2 HP. Fucking right next to the boss from the beginning. Seriously. Now I'm at 1 HP and I'll probably fail. Due to that. I'm so stuck here. Then we have to move without the boss noticing me. But I'll try. I'm sorry. I'll probably go for the HP, because again, those are very rare. I rarely see maximum HP nodes. The spawn chances of those maximum HP nodes seem to be very low. What says best game for everyone? Babylon's Throws. Babylon's Foe, yeah, that game did fall like the tower. Just like Babylon's Tower, it did get destroyed by people. I'm glad I didn't waste my money on Babylon's Foe. I kind of smelled the failure from miles away. Just by the little bit of pre-launch information I had for Babylon's Foe. Because this is a type of game where 2 hours is not enough to know if it's a refund or not. That's what Babylon's Foe was. So for some games 2 hours is enough. For other games you need to reach the end game and see how it is before you know if it's a refund or not. I think it's stuck. Using the boss. It's stuck. We are choosing it. I need damage. Let's get maximum, I guess. Maximum endurance probably. Oh, HP. Nice. Not getting lucky with the damage. Wait, didn't I get the key? Maybe I didn't get the key. Got access to show here. It was good for the first month, then died like everything else. Did I enjoy Tribes of Midgard? Tribes of Midgard, no. It was false advertising at its finest. They were advertising this by omitting anything regarding the survival mechanics, regarding the base defending and all of that. They were advertising it as if it's gonna be a Diablo style game. In the trailers, nowhere did it emphasize or show anything regarding the base management, the resource collection, the crafting, gathering. The only thing they were showing was combat. They were only showing that it left the impression that it's gonna be a Diablo style hack and slash game, not something that you have to start over every time and lose all the progress and stuff like that. And it's also incredibly it's unbalanced. It's incredibly unbalanced when it comes to certain builds and stuff. And it's just boring. It's not my kind of game to start over and have to... Just survival games are not my thing. There are very few survival games I've been able to enjoy. I like roguelite games like this one. That type of starting over is fine. But the survival ones where you have to develop a base, build a base, and buildings and stuff, and then lose all of that, and every time you have to start, also considering when you play with randoms, there's also a lot of that. Also, it's not easy to solo. You need allies to play Tribes of Midgard. But it was definitely scumbag marketing, omitting anything in their advertising, in their promotional videos regarding that, regarding the nature of the game. Living impression, it's a Diablo style game. So Tribes of Midgard, even though they are updating it, it's just... There are some people that would enjoy it, but I'm not... It's not my kind of game. Next month there are a few things coming. Achilles is coming, and that's gonna be a game you can play with 2 people. But I think it will be disappointing. My prediction is Achilles will be disappointing. But we'll see. There's V-Rising, which I actually played closed beta under non-disclosure agreement, so the only thing I can tell you about V-Rising, there's too much surviving, not enough Diablo style again. The same thing as Tribes of Midgard, but it's easier to solo than Tribes of Midgard, it's fun. But you have to join servers or create servers of your own. But there will be PvP and PvE servers, so V-Rising will be fun, but I can't show you anything from what I've played in the game, but I'm not gonna be playing it. Even if they give me a key. Actually, they emailed me asking if I want to apply for between 1 and 10 keys for me and my community for V-Rising. I didn't, because I don't want to recommend that game to my community. I'll include it in my upcoming games video for the month, but I will also share my my thoughts in a minute or so during that segment for the game, explaining that it's too much survival, not enough action, especially early in the game, and it's too slow. The progression is super slow and super grindy. Considering how many resources you need for certain things and how slow it is to get those resources. But today actually I spent a lot of time shortlisting upcoming games for May. Oh, since we're here, let's see if I can unlock something. Okay, now I can unlock the shield. Not sure why on my previous character it didn't let me unlock it. Very strange. Okay, at least now I can unlock it. But if I were to open my browser, I can show you some of the games I've shortlisted. I'll probably make 2 or 3 different videos. I'm thinking of also maybe making a video for what's its name? For what's its name? Iron Note that I played in the last 2 days. I'm thinking of making a What the Struck is video, but I don't like reviewing early access games. But I can just omit the review part and just make it early access impressions. Maybe that's gonna be fine. Let me share my screen and show you some of the games that are coming next month that people might not know of. Some of them are very deep indie. This is one of them, Yengart. Pretty much tactical RPG, turn-based strategy RPG, coming 5th of May. Then there's V-Rising, which as I said, The advertising is again kind of very misleading because sure, it tells you about the building and stuff, but they're making it seem like more Diablo, less survival in the trailer. And when you get to play the game, you see it's super slow progression, and before you get strong enough to actually do the things shown in the trailer, it will be a ton of grinding. Multiple days of grinding. So it looks cool on the trailers, but when you actually play the game, it's slow. Slow and grindy. The Old World is not a new game, but it's new for Steam. It was on Epic. Then there's this one. It's strange. This one probably won't make the video because it doesn't have a fixed date. So I'll probably put it further down the list. Just a moment. This one, the trailers are very cryptic. I mean, it doesn't show proper gameplay footage. It just shows you some cutscenes and stuff. But it seems like it will be some action RPG sci-fi game. I'll see if I want to include this in one of the videos. Definitely, probably one in the videos will be that. I never liked those My Time games, but I might include this new one in the video for the people who like games made for children. Sniper Elite, never played them, but I know it has a following. Dwarf, this game I'm looking forward to. I've been waiting for it for a while. It's from one of the, I think, Humble Game Studios. Was it? I think it's one of the games on Humble Store. At least I think that's where I first learned about it. This one would be interesting because it's like mixing tower defense and action RPG, and you can see I think this one has more combat. Do you know what's happening with the day before? I'm not sure. Was that the guy, the one that has a black dude in the poster? Let me see. Let me open the Steam store. Because I think it's the day before. I think it was this game. It keeps showing up on my upcoming. By the way, this game released today, Dune Spice Wars. I think you if you like strategy games, you might want to try the new Dune game. The day before. Yeah, this one with the black dude in the poster. It's coming in June, so that's all I can tell you about it. I saw it today, by the way. So, The Unliving, I included this in my October video for upcoming early access games, but it's gonna be launching, I think, sometime in the next 2-3 months. This one, I applied for a key. I didn't get a key for this game, but it looks like it might be fun. Fun tactical RPG game. Then, no, this one doesn't have this one though. This one doesn't have a release date. This one has a release date, and I've played the demo. I like the demo of this game, so I will definitely include it in one of the videos I'm making for upcoming games. I'll have to figure out a way to split them. High profile, low profile, 3D, 2D, we'll see. This one, I played the demo, I loved the demo. If I could get a free key for the game, I would definitely be rocking it. You can even pre-purchase already at 15 euro full price, 12.74 discounted. This was a very fun game. Honestly, I enjoyed the demo a lot. It's a bullet hell game. What else do we have coming this month? Dark Quest board game, dungeon crawler. Some people might enjoy it. I mean, there's a ton of games coming in May, and that's just some of the highlighted games from me. Warhammer 40k Chaos Gate Demon Hunters, turn-based tactical Warhammer game. This could go either way. With Warhammer games, oftentimes they fail massively. Sometimes they don't. Andy Serkis, man. Gollum's voiceover actor is voicing over someone in that game. So they probably wasted the budget on voice actors and and music and stuff. Hopefully the game is fun, because it has potential to be a fun game. But those trailers they're not showing enough gameplay footage. I want to see gameplay footage. Not gameplay footage where the HUD is disabled, but one where the HUD is enabled. But I think this one is worth keeping an eye out on. Red Days, this might be a fun game, but again, actually, I already showed this early, didn't I? This one is a typical turn-based RPG dungeon crawler. So if you like turn-based RPG dungeon crawlers, this one might be good. Hell Slave, but it doesn't have a fixed release date. But Songs of Conquest, this is the game I'm the most excited about for next month. I mean, this is like Heroes of Might and Magic, but better. Like Heroes of Might and Magic 3, but better. See, this is the game I'm looking forward to next month. I wish there was a place where I could sign up for a key for this game, because I'm noticing some good things on the screenshots when it comes to itemization and build diversity. You have your armies, you have castles and races like Heroes 3 of Might and Magic, typical hex grid combat, very beautiful pixel graphics. I mean, this game will be my top game for next month. And again, it will be an early access title, so it will be glitchy, but hopefully I have a lot of fun times in this game. What else? This one is coming next month. An interesting side-scrolling aRPG. Doesn't seem like it will be bad. If you like side-scrolling action RPG, semi-platformer games, this might be fun. This one also seems, I mean, see, and this is this list probably has another 10 games that are coming in May, so I'll have trouble splitting them into different videos, but this one seems like a cool one as well. Another hex-based, turn-based tactical RPG game with very nice graphics, very nice art, let's put it that way. This one has more strategy, less RPG than the other ones. Then if you're into anime girls, not my kind of game, but if you're into ecchi anime, this game is based on one such, which I've never watched. This one, Senran Kagura, but I looked it up. Yeah, this one could be interesting considering the gameplay being action JRPG. Maybe it's gonna be fun if you overlook the fact of the anime ecchi aspects. And this one, Achilles Untold, my prediction is that this game will be disappointing, but this is the action RPG of the next month. You can play up to 2 people co-op, if I'm not mistaken, but both people play with Achilles, which sucks. Maybe there's different builds, sure, but seeing both of you playing the same character will be fucking annoying. Copy-paste clone. But we'll see. My prediction is this game will be disappointing. I probably won't get it right away and would wait. But this is the Diablo style game of next month. Although it seems the itemization is very basic and disappointing, but we'll see how it will be. I keep moving this one further back. Have a Nice Death, this actually launched in March, just a moment. This game is coming in 2 days, by the way. It was in my upcoming games video for April. It's coming in 2 days, people might want to check it out. It's a weird, strange game, and yeah, I think I've reached the end of the list. I've got a bunch of other games that don't have a fixed release date, but overall, a lot of games coming in May, and that's I'm not finished with my list. I stopped so I can start streaming, but I've been adding games, opening them in new tabs, and writing down their names and Steam links and release dates and stuff in a document, preparing for those videos I'll be making. Okay, let's go back into the game. But Songs of Conquest, it looks like an amazing game. I hope it doesn't disappoint. What I'm seeing is impressive. I hope it's not that difficult and that there's options for difficulty in Songs of Conquest. And if, like Heroes 3 of Might and Magic, it has mod support and community-made content, the game can grow by people making custom scenarios and map editors and stuff. If I'm not mistaken, it was a game with a map editor. I need to double check. I need more AoE range, AoE radius. But it is exhausting looking for new games on Steam, considering how awful it is. Steam, it doesn't let you set... I think Steam needs to add a filter by date, starting date, ending date, and only showing me games that release between date A and date B. Because when I order upcoming games by release date, it starts showing me a mess. I can actually show you what I mean. I'm gonna show you what I mean. Give me a second. But yeah, the Achilles game is, in my opinion, a risky purchase. I wouldn't pre-order. I would wait for people to test it out. So I'm gonna show you now my screen. This is what happens if you filter the games, and I've removed sexual and hentai games so they don't show up. So I've hidden those genres. But if you do relevance, it shows you games releasing based on date, starting from today and tomorrow. But if I do sort by release date, it starts showing me games 2077, 2069, 2069, 2041, which is fucking bullshit. Like, seriously. And it would be much better if I have an option here to select release date A, release date B, and only showing me games between A and B. But again, Steam obviously doesn't care that much about this. If they did, they would have added it in the probably 20 plus years that Steam has existed for, or 15 at least plus years. I can't remember when Steam first started, but it's been a while, and it's still a mess when it comes to trying to find out new releases, upcoming games. By the way, I've also made a curator. This one. I made a curator page where I would have my reviews and stuff. So this is my curator page where I'll be posting reviews of games and stuff like that. I don't have much. I've only got 11-12 reviews. But I should probably start and add a bunch of reviews, even if I don't have links to the actual reviews. I've only posted things I have actual links for the reviews on my website, except Iron Note, which I still haven't added a review on my website. But for all the other ones, I've added the website versions as a link. I'll start being more active in the Steam curator stuff. Just remembered to mention it. Okay, let's keep playing. Should I try the Phoenix with 3 HP left? Probably a bad idea. Sometimes I get stuck and there aren't enough healing drops. And sometimes the whole map is full of them and I don't need them. Four. 1. If only I could draw a line between this and this. So the fastest way to get here would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I want to avoid taking this. Or I can just not take this HP note and go for something else. Can I stack multiple double hits? But that's extra cost. I'll risk it and try this fight. Ah, I don't have light, never mind, some other time. I really need damage. But it's not giving me such options in my skill tree. But I wonder if I can stack multiple double hits. I'll try it. I'll try adding another double hit. Where was it? I knew I had one somewhere. This one here. Remember you saw me playing Achilles Legend until one day and I don't remember exactly. I never played Achilles. I've never tried the game, so it must not have been me. I've showed the game The same way I showed it now, I showed the trailers on my stream, but I've never played the game. So you either saw someone else, or you saw me showing the trailer. Let's try a second double hit, see how that goes. But yeah, I'm not seeing that. I want more of those, increased melee damage, that's what I'm looking for, but it's just not showing up. Okay, never mind. Worked. Or you could have seen a different game, yeah. So I can't tell if it's doing double the hit or not. What exactly is happening now with having 2 double hits? Did it just increase the AoE size by having the second one? I think that's what happened, it just increased the AoE size instead of adding a second swirly whirly. Because I'm seeing a single one, just a bigger. Which is not bad, I mean, that's still nice when considering AoE and grouped up enemies. But right now I'm playing the melee as a ranged and using the range of the melee, the reach. Because going right next to the enemies, I'm still not tanky enough to face tank. Even considering the changed no damage from touching, just from the melee attacks. Why can't I see more of those? This is... Okay, I'll start going this way. Now we're playing the melee as a ranged setup. I don't really want to use the boomerang because I wanted to play a close range build. Base tank build, that's what I wanted. Hope it drops the shield soon. But yeah, at around level 30 you probably have a build going. Somewhat shaping up a setup. So another double hit, I'll disable the boomerang maybe. Not enough endurance? Fuck me. cheesing it when you get them stuck. Ah, I clicked outside of the game. Oh, there is still no option to restrict the cursor to the window borders. It will be nice if there is an option so that my cursor when playing windowed mode doesn't accidentally click outside of the game window. Like it just did. So, didn't I just confirm that the double hit adds another one and the effects are just code? Yeah, that's good. It's good for the effects to be code. It does seem that it also increased the effect just became bigger AoE. Maybe that's just me, but that's how it looked like in my end. So on the back end, as long as I'm doing one extra hit, that's fine. Okay, let's see if I can get something. Anything. How much light do I need for this? It would be nice if this tells you how much light you need for the egg. Like X out of Y or whatever to show me. Chucky says, have you tried Dead God? Sounds familiar. Is that the roguelite game? Let me look it up. Dead Gods. Just a moment, I'm gonna look it up. Dead Gods. Oh yeah, do you mean Curse of the Dead Gods? Do you mean Curse of the Dead Gods? Because if it's this one, I've actually played Curse of the Dead Gods. I have streams on my channel. You might look into my streams for Curse of the Dead Gods. I'm gonna show you, and you can tell me if that's the same game you're talking about. It was okay, I enjoyed it, but in the end it became boring. And it's very difficult. It requires a lot of precision and dodging and the work and stuff. It's fine, but how much hours have I played? 8.8 hours, so that's all it took for me to get bored of the game, 8.8 hours. Pretty boring game. I enjoyed it for a bit, but then it became just too difficult and boring unless you get super lucky in your run. And it requires too much dodging. And some of the weapons were very weak compared to others. So all those scores are far from what I would give the game. At best it's 60% game, but I don't like giving scores, but if I had to, I would put it at 6 out of 10. Not 9 or 8 or 8.5. But this is probably just because of my personal preference of what I like in a game and what I dislike in a game. But many people would enjoy it. Me not liking the game doesn't mean you would also not like it. But some things are difficult. Some weapons are just much stronger than others if you take them as a starting weapon. And some of the randomness is just you might not enjoy some of the randomness that happens. Some weapons have clear advantage during the boss fights over others. That's yeah, I've heard a lot. I've never played Hades, but I've heard a lot about it. So far, my favorite roguelite game has been Dreamscaper. Dreamscaper has been the roguelite game in the last several years I've tried that I've liked the most. Because of the permanent progression and stuff being well done. Having fun diversity and stuff when it comes to weapons and so on. And being able to choose the difficulty you play at, which also decides the rewards. Look at how many points I have to waste if I want to get that HP. I have to waste 1, 2, 3, 4, because this one is not a waste. But yeah, I have to waste 4 points. I wonder if your projectiles have an increased attack range and speed would apply to the boomerang. This one. Because that's the melee weapon, it's not the... And to any trigger projectiles, if I go for trigger projectiles. Okay, cool. Oh, shit, almost got hit by this spider. Ah, shit. Drop some HP, come on. I really need damage, because my damage is starting to suck, but the game is just not giving me those damage nodes. So I'll just invest into extra endurance, I guess. And endurance regen, and just keep stacking that double hit mode. Because at least the double hit is what the game's giving me. I think I've got enough HP for the time being in terms of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. If I get it to 10 it would be lovely, but 9's not bad. But yeah, I'm already doing a lot of hits to kill an enemy. It's already to the point where it's not really viable in terms of clear speed. It's like 3 hits I think, not 2. For some enemies even 4 maybe. Okay, let's get maximum endurance. Which one though? I've got a few options. Where is the boss of this level? Or did I already defeat it? I guess I've already defeated it. Ah! Fuck. If you go boomerang, this one is better than that one due to the attack speed, but I'll still go for big boy because I'm planning on removing the boomerang later. Ideally it would drop the shield and then that would be nice. Let me check my stats. 11.9 regeneration. $1.8. So 1.8 times 7. No, 1.8 times... where is it? How much endurance do I do per hit? 1, 2, 3, 4, I think. Wasn't there a place where I can see the cost, endurance cost per hit? I guess I just have to... Oh, there we go, 6. 6 times 1.8. Okay, so right now it matches. Ideally you want this times this to be lower than this number. So you can maintain constant DPS without pauses for recharge. Oh man, it's taking forever to kill them now. I really need more damage. Was that 5 hits to kill? 5 hits to kill, that's very bad. It should be no more than 3 hits. Ideally 1 hit for the trash mobs. Where can I get more damage? I guess I can do it that way. Maybe this one. I won't rush adding it before I have the points, because then I might end up losing it. if I prematurely die. No, I need more regeneration. Wait, what? Now I needed like 7 hits before it was 5? What the hell happened? Maybe before it was 5 because there were other enemies triggering those additional hits. And the swirlies were helping. Six hits. Super bad to need 6 hits to kill. Even with that extra double hit, 4 of those double hits, it's just not enough. Only I could get lucky with that damage note. Okay, so let's get regeneration. Which regeneration do I want to grab? There are a few options. Actually, I can get this double hit later as well. But for the double hit, I'll need some extra maximum endurance as well. Yeah. Ah shit, I exited. See, it became invisible. The border over here, I couldn't see a border, it just stopped. The border of that event, the circle. And I thought I was on the edges of it, but eventually I just overstepped for a single moment and boom. It stops. If only I could step outside. It's just super bad when those events, those fog of war events, spawn in the traps and you barely have room to move. Obviously, if I got lucky and had damage nodes in my skill tree, I wouldn't need to worry about it if I'm one-shotting everything. But I'm not getting lucky. It's silly, only one of those so far. As expected. The XP slows down a lot after your damage falls. Now it's gonna get even harder here to kill them. I still think with the ranged it was so much easier for me to build, to get a good setup going. Maybe I'm just getting extremely unlucky here with the RNG. Now it's that annoying spider that has super long range jump. Come on. Nagi says, "Sup big dog, how's it going, Kunagi?" Welcome back. Ah. Okay, nice. think it would be nice if this game has expanded itemization and inventory with equipment and items with rows and stats on them that you can get from enemies during the run. Because it's okay, the weapons, the melee and ranged weapon being the way they are is fine, but maybe getting things like amulets, rings and so on that you can equip in some SWATs would be nice, like to give yourself some chance to crit or chance for double damage or whatever you want to call it, or chance to heal, stuff like that. Maybe chance to make the enemy drop a health whoop, some various procs and effects or raw stat increases that come from items would be nice. Just something to look forward to dropping in the game, because eventually it gets very stale. Eventually you just get the weapon you want to build around, and when it comes to drops, you don't care about anything other than skill points and light. And eventually even the light you stop caring about, unless you want to do the Phoenix fights like this one. But it will be nice if there's a gear that gets progressively better. Because since it's a game with an endless levels, might as well have some gear to accompany this. In a roguelite game, this fits nicely. Have I got any unspent points? 1. Man, my damage is so bad. I wish it was better. Come on, come on. Ah, fuck. See, I can't pick this one without taking damage. That's shit. See, I had to take damage to pick up the fucking skill point. How do I reach this and this in an easy way? There is no easy way to reach them. I have to waste 1-2 points to get this and then waste another one. Maybe even this can be considered as a waste, although it's not really. For now, I think what I need the most is probably endurance maximum. HP here, but again I have to waste 1 point, but it's just 1 point wasted, but maybe it's gonna be better if I go 1, 2, 3, 4. But if I go attack speed, I'll need the endurance again. It's 11:40. I don't have that much time left to play for today. But I've tried the melee. I wish it would drop the shield. It didn't so far. Let's check the... Did I kill the boss of this level? I don't remember if I killed the boss of this level. Nagi says Spacepunks looks good, by the way. Do you know if it's couch co-op or only online co-op? I couldn't find the details. I'm not sure about couch co-op. Can't confirm this for you. But the online co-op is definitely there. I don't know how they would handle couch co-op in the game, the way the user interface is designed. My guess is it's not couch co-op, or at least not yet, but who knows. Maybe they have two types of UI, and when someone joins, it completely changes the way the UI is handled. By the way, I've noticed the new item indicator, and even in the patch notes where you wrote, if Deventide is still here, in the patch notes where you showed there's new item drop indicators, it's showing that exact same background of that level, and it's super difficult to notice. It blends with this background, the yellow, brown, orange background. This faint yellow glow, to maybe increase the beam saturation or reduce the transparency. Because it's only when this background, with the other backgrounds it stands out, but with this one it really blends in. And even the screenshot you put in the patch notes, even that one is using that same background, and I was wondering how did they not notice this when even their screenshot is in that background. A good thing I remembered to give that feedback. Are you gonna pick a King Arthur? What the hell is King Arthur? First time I'm hearing about a game called that way. Now you make me wanna check it up. I'm gonna look it up. What's King Arthur? King Arthur. Is that it? King Arthur Knight's Tale. April 26, 2022. Tactical turn-based dark fantasy. I hope it's not a game for tryhards. I might pick it up. It depends. The price is extremely overpriced. This game... Oh, new core. Fuck no. This is from the creators of Warhammer Inquisitor Martyr. I've sworn not to play one of their games again. Ever since the fuck up that was Inquisitor Martyr and its updates. New core, no more. That's the motto. No more new core, especially considering this game shouldn't cost more than 20-25 bucks. I'm gonna show it on my stream so people know what I'm talking about. But seriously, that's 20-25 bucks game, not 45 bucks game. Look at that price, 45, 40-49 with the discount. And yeah, it just doesn't look like something that that would befit such a price. Release trailer, let's see. Let's hide this. Definitely not a 45 bucks game. And it's new core. I mean, new core no more. We'll see. If I get this game for free, I would play it. For the sake of showing it to people so they would know, but... And considering it's not an online endgame game, maybe I could give it a go if I find a good deal on it. Even though it's new core, I could break the new core no more motto and test it. But this game has been out since 26th of January 2021. It doesn't seem like it's a new game. Unless you're talking about a different King Arthur. King Arthur. Is it this one? King Arthur 1 and 2? I'm not sure which game you're talking about. King Arthur. Maybe it's not on Steam. This one has been up since January. Knight's Tale. I think it's Knight's Tale. I guess it was early access for a while and it's now launching, releasing, that's why. Yeah, I guess that's the game you were talking about. We'll see if I get a good bargain on it. Like if I manage to get extremely lowered price, I can't waste my budget on mediocre at best games like this one. We'll see when they cost that much. Replayable tactical RPG. Okay. Okay, well, I'll see it. But it seems mediocre at best, and it's new core, which for me is a red flag. But for this price, it's highway robbery. It should be half that price, or 60% that price. I guess they wasted the budget on voice acting and other things that are not that important to a game. Let's see. For me, I'll see it though. It says very positive, but I don't trust other people to like the games I like, because my taste is different than others. But again, it's a matter of the price for me. Considering I wanna try some other games next month, such as Songs of Conquest. if I had the budget of other people, obviously I would be able to try every single game people ask me to try, but don't think this one will be tested soon. Let's see. Fuck. This enemy is not that great to deal with on a melee hero. Let's see. But just the fact that I haven't heard about King Arthur up until now is strange. It's strange why it's the first time I'm hearing about that game, and why Steam didn't show me this game last month when I was looking for upcoming releases for April. It's as if it disappeared from Steam and suddenly showed up out of nowhere. Considering it's been a game that's been... Oh, I know why Steam didn't show it to me, because the release date was January 2021. Because the game has been out for more than a year and it's just leaving early access, but not really launching. Not really releasing, but launching. Let's put it that way. It has been released for a while, but it's now launching. And yeah, when I look, when I filter the games, I look at that date. And that's on Steam, the release date. Maybe that's why I never found it last month. But yeah, I'd rather save my money for things like Songs of Conquest. I need endurance, I need maximum endurance. I wonder if increasing the AoE would extend my reach of my greatsword. Those turtles. Come on, drop some HP, you stupid turtle. Fuck. Trying to get the HP, losing it right after getting it. Those traps are annoying. One of the most annoying things in the game is those traps. The ice traps. Especially when they spawn so many of those next to each other. And combine that with enemies like this ice projectile enemy. And the bullet hell is real. Good that I'm interrupting, not letting the turtle cast. You see the... Yes, I saw the Outriders DLC, but if the base game sucks, I'm not gonna buy a DLC that's overpriced. Which, again, reading about the patch notes, it doesn't seem like they improved the fundamentals of Outriders, which is where the game needed improvements, the fundamental foundations of the game. How it handles the end game, how when you fail in the end game you have to start over the whole fucking run, how it doesn't drop on Q and you only get drops at the end of the run, which fucking sucks. That's some fundamental stuff that unless it changes, I'm not gonna return to Outriders. And the overpriced DLC is another thing as well. And actually the stuff that they're adding with the DLC seems worse than what I was hoping they would do for the game with an expansion. But yeah, I quit Outriders because of how the end game is designed and how the reward system is designed. And how unbalanced it is, and you need a meta build to do the content. And if you don't play those 1% top builds, you can kiss the hardest content goodbye. And that's all the build diversity wasted. Let's say it's not 1, let's say it's 5% of the builds are viable. The rest is just trash builds that you don't even wanna use. Pointless. And considering, yeah, every time I fail, every time I die, I need to start over, and all the mobs get repopulated like a single player game, not an online game. It sucks. I like how Borderlands does it in the regular zones. You die, you respawn, and then everything you've killed in this map during this session is still killed. And maybe bosses heal some of their HP and stuff, and you have to restart the boss fight, or at least the boss phase that you were at. Man, it's not dropping healing. I'm getting bored. This not dropping healing enough. And the reach. This turtle has too big of an AoE. But melee builds and enemies who shoot projectiles, very bad matchup. Especially those turtles. Those turtles are another bad matchup to the melee builds. I guess I'll just stop here before it's too late. I wish I could have tried the shield. I couldn't. I wish I could have tried some of the other things that were new, such as those new melee skills. I couldn't get them. But eventually, maybe I'll revisit the game again. So far, melee still seems underpowered, especially at the very early phases of the game, where you need to be in their faces rather than staying far from danger. And yeah, the game has become better when it comes to melee, but it still needs more work. Well, Outriders has potential for people who like the things the way they are, Unagi. I mean, it's still good game. It's just not. There's some bullshit designs, just like Borderlands and Wonderlands has bullshit. Outriders has its own bullshit. Somewhere in the middle between Borderlands and Outriders lies the perfect combination of quality of life and gameplay, but nobody has made that game yet, and that's like a middle ground, taking things like the level up your gear system from Outriders and change your mod system and the respect system of Outriders and stuff like that, and combining that with Borderlands style drop lengths, drops, and something like Diablo 3 style respecking. Something like that would be nice, but again, no one has made such a game. if I had money for a game to hire people to make it, we can probably make something nice with my designs. But again, it takes a while. Consider paying salaries for 20 people. 12 months a year, maybe a bonus around Christmas every year. 12 months a year, 20 people, 5 years time or 4 years time. That's a what? That's $700,000-$800,000 or euro. If you have to pay for developers, for 20 of them, at different positions for 5 years of development, that's a what? If you can make it in 3 years, obviously that's gonna be less budget, but reasonably 4 or 5 years are needed for a decent, proper, good game with 20 people, in my opinion. If you wanna have quality of everything, like voiceovers, 3D animations, effects, and so on. If it's 2D, maybe you can make it with 2-3 people quickly in a year. If you wanna just 3D and 2D and do it easy. You've seen some of my designs. You've seen some of my ideas for endgame, for itemization, for all of that. And that can apply to any type of game. It can be 3D, it can be 2D, it can be shooter-wooter, it can be a Diablo-style game, it can be a turn-based game. There are just so many things of my ideas that can apply to all sorts of games. But again, I'm done for today. It's midnight. I need to go have dinner. I'm not sure what I'll stream tomorrow. We'll see. Most likely tomorrow I'll spend some time maybe to make that that early access impressions for Iron Note. Keep it cool until next time, and goodbye.